their friends, and more than 5,000 people have been wounded, with 1,300 people killed. This is a human tragedy. I visited United Nations compound, which has been bombed by Israeli forces attack. This was very shocking and alarming, and which was unacceptable. Now, these are two most urgent priority issues which we have to tackle. The remaining two issues are relating to mid and long-term process. That is unity of Palestinians. With this division of Palestinian people living in both in Gaza and West Bank, divided into Fatah and Hamas, it will be very difficult for international community to see the smooth reconstruction, smooth well-being of Palestinian people. This is very sad, and I hope that Arab countries, all Arab countries, now we have Secretary General of League of Arab States here, to facilitate this unity of Palestinians in a united way. The fourth priority, this is a fundamental one. This is a peace process. On an urgent basis.
That's what we were trying to do. And our goal in trying to do all this has been to achieve peace in the region. And we have been trying to bring together officials from two countries which to date had not come together. And we were making quite good progress, so much so that we were having problems with a few words only in the language that we were talking. And it was decided that a few days should lapse until a final decision could be reached. And in the meantime, I was talking to Mr. Olmert with my foreign minister with me, and our envoy, special envoy, and Prime Minister Olmert had his advisor as well. And I said that we could work to release the captured Israeli soldier who's held by Hamas. But I said that, and I also made a request, I said that the Reform and Change Party won the election in Palestine. We're talking about democracy. We would like to see democracy take root. So if we would like to see democracy take root, then we must respect, first of all, the people who have received the votes of the people that of the country that they are running in. So we may not like them, but we have to respect the process. And I said,
the problem is the Iranian ambition to govern the Middle East. They supplied the rockets to Hezbollah. They supplied the rockets to Hamas. They are controversial in the Arab making. And you know what? We didn't have a choice. The leader of Hezbollah, Nasrallah, says, would I know that Israel will react so strongly, we wouldn't start it. Thank you very much. And then come Mashal, the leader of Hamas, and said, Israel reacted too strongly. What did they expect us to do? I don't understand. What would any country do? What would you do if you would have on Istanbul every night 10 rockets or 100 rockets? And we never gave up. All my life, as you said, Mr. Chairman, I appreciate. I'm fighting for peace. What we did is not the thing that we wanted to do. It's not our choice. Our choice is peace. What we did is because the lack of a choice. We weren't left with a choice. Would you go for such a convention to kill the Jews? Okay, those are words. But to kill the Jews and send rockets to kill them. What do you want us to do? I started to negotiate with Mr. Arafat. I must respect. It wasn't simple. The PLO was at the beginning a terroristic organization. Mr. Arafat agreed to stop terror and go to negotiations. By the way, whatever was achieved positively was achieved not by rockets, not by force, not by power, but by negotiation. It takes time, it takes time. It's a very complicated country. It's a small country with 3 religions, with a lot of history, with different ethnicities. It's not simple. We made peace once, twice. Now we are negotiating with the Palestinians. There was a crisis among the Palestinians. We don't intend to be the one that decides if the Palestinians will be united or not. As long as Hamas did not rebel against the Fatah, it wasn't our business. We didn't say a word. You know what? I'm talking about Israel. Look what the people of the Palestinian people, the Secretary General of Fatah is saying about Hamas 3 days ago. His name is Asser Abed-Rabo, a person that they know and respect, who is the Secretary General of the PLO Executive Committee. And I quote him 3 days ago. Hamas has turned Gaza schools, mosques, all universities into centers of detention, interrogation, and torture. Dozens have been shot in the legs, beaten savagely, and had their bones broken. Hamas only to support broken. Hamas plundered trucks, bringing and distributes it only to the food, only to the supporters of their movement. They didn't give food to the people of Fatah. They killed 100 leaders of Fatah in full daylight. They throw them from the roofs. What do they really mean? Is that a matter of definitions? Israel does not want to shoot anybody. For us, all children are as important as one can think.
Avi Shalom has said this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I don't think I will come back to Davos after this. Thank you. Because you don't let me speak. The President spoke for 25 minutes. I have spoken only half of that.
Turn this over to our host. Prime Minister,
Ladies,
Professor Schwab.
thank you very much. If you stay for one minute, please. I think despite all the emotions